Dear conference friends and Salesian family members, this is my first Goodnight talk or monthly talk, as I pledge to continue the good tradition of my predecessor, Father Václav Clement. He has left us a great treasure of his monthly speeches during his term as regional councillor. I am still digesting this deposit of Salesian charism in action in our EAO region. So far, as the whole world has been impacted with the spread of the COVID-19, all domestic and international travels are being stopped to fight for the control of the plague. I am still being in the provincial house of Vietnam and waiting for the visa to go to Rome in order to attend the first meeting of May 1, 2020. Meanwhile, Father Clement is coaching me for the new responsibilities. I am very grateful for his teaching on the job. Back to their countries, many of our participants of the GC28 have been quarantined or distanced themselves for at least 2 weeks. Let us pray for them to be safe, and let us continue to pray for the people and the countries impacted with the disease. In particular, as you know from the news of our aunts, our Salesian agencies in Spain, a number of our Salesian priests and lay brothers have passed away in these days, and a number of communities have been impacted by the COVID. We join our prayers and self-sacrifices with those of the whole church for them. At the same time, we listen to the call of the Pope addressed to the General Chapter 28, Dream about great dream. In fact, his message to the chapter has been considered by him as a good night, Buonanotte. I wish to offer you these words at the good night in every good Salesian house at the end of the day, inviting you to dream and to have indeed great dreams, the words of the Pope. The Pope knows so well the Salesian tradition Buonanotte as the educative and pastoral instrument used by Don Bosco to accompany his conference and boys. As the community members were completing the day, they were going to bed, resting and having sweet dreams. Don Bosco gave them Buonanotte as his discernment, his reading of the current events of the society, of the church, identifying the wills of God through these and communicate them to his priests, clerics, and lay brothers and students. Many of them indeed went to bed with big dreams. The growth of the Salesian congregation and the Salesian family as a movement to save the young at risk. Let us dream that God will protect us from all negative consequences of the plague. Wherever we are, as sons and daughters of Don Bosco, let us continue to sow the seeds of hope, the seeds of trust. Yours in Don Bosco.